Hi guys, it's Kelly Latevola here, and I am super excited to be sharing with you our birthday release. I know normally Kelly K does this, but this time it's me because she is moving. So the first thing that we have to share with you here is the spring set. It has stamps and dies. These are just really super cute sentiments. I love the one at the bottom, which I would never even have thought of. It says... Well, all of them are separate. First of all of them are separate, but it says, "May all your weeds turn out to become wildflowers, turn out to be wildflowers," something like that. It's just really super sweet and encouraging. So there's a lot of those. I love that they're separate because you can make them into anything. For the dies, this is just like our usual, large word die set. It's got a beautiful script font, and then it has an outline and then a stitched outline for that. So you can actually stack them. You can stack all three of them together, just two of them together, just use the spring script by itself. So those are super useful to have. There's another one of this type of die. This time it is the Cherish set, which I think is awesome for like anniversaries and, just any weddings, things like that. So they have lots of, again, all the words are separate, so you can kind of make your own sentiment. It's got friendship, family, moments, all of those things that, we would typically encourage each other to cherish those things because we don't have them forever. So I really, really like this one. Think that it's a, one that you could just use multiple times. So after that, which there's like a theme for each day. Oh, and I also wanted to mention, if you, there's free things. You don't have to put them in your cart. They'll automatically be added to your cart. But if you spend $35, you get a free bee. If you spend $75, you get the free bee and its matching die. And then if you spend over $100, you get the free bee, the die, and our bee enamel pin, which are not for sale in the store at this time. So the next thing that's up is the Radiant. This is a die as well as a stencil. And just this past weekend, last weekend, I was with Lisa from Honeybee, and she used this with like Gina K's glitter embossing paste, texture paste. It was amazing. It looked gorgeous. They blended. She used like a teal and a gold, and they blended really awesome together. So those will be a lot of fun, I think, to use by itself with a sentiment, like one of those large script sentiments that we just looked at, or even making it into a scene, I think would be super cool. And then the die is along kind of the same vein, except it actually, cuts those, what is the sun, like the rays? I couldn't think of the word. What a word. This one's one of my favorite ones. I'm super excited about. It's the Rainbow Wishes. There's a stamp set with all different kinds of rainbows and rays on it, and just really fun, encouraging sentiments. So hugs, kisses, and rainbow wishes. And then there's one that says, "You're a rainbow after the storm." Love those. This one has a matching die set, which, look at these little teeny tiny hearts and raindrops that you can cut out. I love that. Whether you cut them out and like let some color show through behind them, or cut them out and then colored them. This also has the clouds in it and dies for some of the sentiments, which I really like, because sometimes it's nice to be able to pop up your sentiment, especially if you're like me and you do like one layer cards. So it has, all the different rainbows that you would have in there. For the stencils, this one set is 2 stencils. And one of them is clouds, which I love, because then, you can do some ink blending, which would be really easy with like little daubers to be able to, put some clouds on the background. Here I'm going to get with it and realize I need a darker background to show it to you. I'm going to bring the back of it. There we are, right? So just some, couple of different clouds that you can use. And then the other stencil is, so you could do a rainbow stencil on a rainbow with a couple of, different sizes there, which, you know, I just love anything that's rainbow. So this is totally right up my alley. It just makes me super, super happy. So then I told you there was like a theme for each day. So kind of with along the same theme, you know, the radiant stencil, the radiant die, and then the rainbows and the wishes. Now, the last thing that I'm going to show you in the video is, I said the rainbow was my favorite, but I'm so torn because I really, really love this last one, which is the spring peony, and it has matching dies. These are beautiful, beautiful flowers. I cannot wait to color them, whether that's watercolor or Copics for me, or colored pencil maybe. I really think that they'd be super pretty if you just heat emboss them like gold on a like a colored background. I think that would be really, really striking. I just love everything about this. I think it's beautiful. Now things are going to get a little bit strange. I'm going to stop the video and I'm going to cut to a still shot, because this is the stacked polygon labels die, and I don't have them. So I have to show you just a little snippet of them, and they seem, you know, like those shapes would be really good to put on a card, but though I don't physically have them to show them to you. But don't worry, for the rest of the week, I have all the rest of them to show them to you. So these are our little, you know, sneak peeks of what's going on here. You can head over to the blog for more information, and then also there's giveaways. So thank you guys so much for joining me, and I'll see you tomorrow.